laundry piles are a lot bigger, but it's a very happy family. Andrew, what do you think we're going to have in store for us in 2011?
First of all, I want to say you're an amazing mom, an amazing stepmom, and I am the luckiest. But I think this is, we've all struggled, we've all changed. This is the decade of we're all in the same boat.
Yep.
So it's a decade of equality. I think it's going to be a great time.
All right, Carson, back.
He handles you a little aggressively, doesn't he? That Andrew Shue.
Jerked around here. All right, it's okay. It's all in love.
That is great, Amy. Well, that's good for the both of you. 2 kids to 5 kids. Maybe next year you'll be the Octomom is what you're telling us.
Really, you had to go there.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that. Well, it's sort of an odd silence right now. The lack of ambient sound behind me is reflective. This happens every year. It just means obviously less than 5 minutes away from the new year. Everybody just sort of sits here like this, staring at the ball, and they've been partying for the last 6 hours, and it's sort of quiet right now behind me. And you'll hear John Lennon start to play. The sounds of Imagine, it won't be John Lennon. I'll explain that in a second. This year, a little bit different. But just kind of, you know, with 4 minutes left, people just reflecting on 2010. You know, in 2008 we were here, it was super rough. Last year, definitely a lot more optimism, and you can hear the beginning notes of Imagine. That's always a sign that the new year's almost here. John Lennon's Imagine, today being performed by Taio Cruz. Every year, as I mentioned, just before the ball drops, the crowd sits here in Times Square and they all sing this classic song. 30 years after we lost John, it's as poignant as ever. And there's an electricity that fills these streets every year with the playing of this song. The Liverpool boy proudly called New York City home as a man. He would have been 70 years old this year. His presence still very much alive throughout New York. And a nice moment, and we'll sort of take some shots here with just about 3 minutes. The mayor will get to the stage and he'll drop the ball. And let's go back down. You've got some people in Times Square, Natalie?
Yes, I do. In fact, I have a really sweet story here. 2 sisters who combined their earnings and they bought their mom a here to New York City. Is that right?
Yes.
Has this been a lifelong dream of yours to be able to see the ball drop here in Times Square?
It has. It's been on the bucket list.
And what is it like to now experience this just a couple minutes away?
It's so exciting. It's so exciting. It's amazing.
And who was the daughter who initiated this whole idea? You did it, right?
Yes, it was.
Well, you're a good daughter. Taking care of your mom. We'd love to hear stories like that. It's all about the family on New Year's Eve. Carson, Happy New Year.
Well, thank you very much. This really is a cool couple of minutes. You feel like everybody collectively, and you know, with social networking, we're all connected. But as a humanity, how often are we all ever gathered? I mean, if you go into a Starbucks, people are online, they're talking to one another, but they don't really interact with one another. And a night like tonight is a great reminder of that. You can sort of feel everybody collectively taking 2010, putting it into whatever time capsule, and sort of just putting it behind them and looking forward to 2011. Really a feel of great optimism and hope this year, even more than last. And just a nice, if it seems somber right now, it is, but that's about to end here in less than 2 minutes as we'll take you over to the mayor on the stage, and you'll see the final moments of 2011. Let's go back to Amy quickly in the crowd for some final thoughts.
Yeah, Carson, we have a great story here. You all have been having the time of your life. This is also on your bucket list, and it's a special day for you.
It is. I just turned 40, and so I've always wanted to celebrate New Year's Eve in Times Square. So here I am.
Oh, we're so happy for you, and you made it here, young lady, because you got what?
I got straight A's. 2 years ago, I was sitting at a party in Washington, D.C., our hometown, and I said to Dad, I want to go to that. I want to go to New York City for New Year's Eve. And he said, okay, you got to get straight A's for 2 straight years. And I said, okay. And I did it, and he kept to his promise.
And you did it, and there's a proud papa right there, Carson. Back to you.
Wow, straight A's.
Yeah.
Could have asked for the car. I mean, it's nice here, but...
You should have asked for the car.
Well, maybe a few years until they're driving. And there is a great shot of 1 million people less than a minute now until the dropping. And let's go to the stage and see Michael Bloomberg there, the mayor, with his guest of honor, the 2010 Medal of Honor winner, Staff Sergeant Salvatore Giunta. They'll press the button, and here we go.
Dun, 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 dun. New Year's, baby. Let's go. It's time. Oh, yeah, it's time. Let's go. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Yeah, that's where it's at. Yeah. Let's get a little close up right here. Yeah. This is it. That's New Year's for you.